Alrighty. Okay. Oops. Oops. Alrighty. So, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first meeting in June. Wow, crazy. We're already in June. Let me open up the notes. Share my screen. Alrighty, I see that Dimitri's already added something. So I will. Yes. So what is it? I didn't want to add twice. Okay. All right. So I do see, before we jump into the agenda, I see a couple of new names here, or specifically, I guess one. So at the beginning, if I see some new names, I like to give people the opportunity to introduce themselves. So I think, Carlo, if you want to introduce yourself, if not, totally fine.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. So I actually work for the same organization as Dimitri, and I think he gave an internal presentation once and recommended I get involved and join some of these calls to see where I can get started and get stuck in.
Awesome.
So, all new. Thank you.
Cool.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yes. Alrighty. So, all right, let's get started. Dimitro, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, as you see, agenda was empty, so I've added the topic, which is currently it's quite hot. Like in the current chat, we basically do not have any upload, and I remember we had some discussions about it and so on. And I think the simplest way to enable this functionality would be to enable the artifact service, which has already like in memory implementation, and I think we can do it pretty easily. So just enable on the current runtime the artifact service with default in memory. Make sure that it works with UI. We can do like file upload, and basically if something is created, it can be displayed as a list of artifacts. And then we can also, as a phase 2, we can think about maybe if we want to store it in the Postgres or something, we can add a table for that, and then make a custom artifact service with database persistence. And so basically, I want to get some feedback if anyone already started to work on something like this, or any plans to do items or anything.
So what do you think, like what sort of artifacts are you looking to store in there? Like code? What are you thinking?
For example, someone wants just to upload some file and then work to have it in the context, and then ask agent to do some modifications based on that. Let's say like I got some use case where the user has like 3-4 files and some kind of like a specialized agent which understand that files, like what changes should be, some kind of YAML or some markdown. So it's most of the time it's a text files, not something heavy, and just to allow the agent to do, to put it in the context, process it, sometimes even to maybe generate a new artifact based on that. So we will have like a ability to work with it, because until now we can do it only via, let's say, Git repo or some other external MCP tools, and this is not very flexible. And I've got like requirement that, for example, we don't have repo, we don't have anything. We have a specialized agents which knows about that domain, that area, and it needs to do changes in the file accordingly. So user comes and uploads his version of the file, he gets like a back upgraded version of the file. Okay, pretty simple. But right now it's not possible. And I checked, this artifacts service is actually the one which enables the UI uploads, enables the session generated artifacts to be available. And also like A2A supported, everything else is like behind the scene, all the SDK, we have support for it, we just don't have it enabled.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we don't have any overlap, so I will prepare a PR with this, and looks like a very simple change to me, and we'll.
Would artifacts like images also be supported? Like, is that already possible on the, I guess?
If your model is multi-model,
Mhm.
yes, I guess. In these examples, they mention images as well, specifically, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, people have brought it up in the past. I just think we haven't, like, nobody's prioritized it, but I definitely think it's like it
Yeah, for
makes
us,
sense.
it's become, we already got like several real use cases asking for this flow, so we want to enable it. So if you don't mind, we will just do a PR for.
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like for like the use case of SRE, like sharing screenshots of graphs and things, even though the agent's kind of like just going to go and use the tool to resolve like what it is, at least I feel like it's a starting point for like the who's deploying the image.
Could be,
But,
yeah.
by the way, Dimitri, I think we're gonna have to take over this PR. Where is it? The one about the agent workflows. Where did they go? Did it get closed? The sub agents. I haven't seen that guy around. This one. He never responded after we.
Yeah, we. Yeah, we probably need to finalize it, and I agree.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him.
It's just a little bit confusing, all the new announcement of ADK 2.0 and workflow support and what's coming there. It's like it's kind of what will be deprecated, what will stay. It's not
clear.
Yeah, not so clear. But
do you think they're gonna?
If we just stay in terms of like version 1 and we just add this declarative subagents, should be okay.
Does it seem like they're gonna get rid of 1.0?
Well, it's I don't see it. I don't see this happening in Go so much. I think in Python, yes, but in Go, it's more, like
because they have a lot of different languages now. I mean, they have JavaScript, Kotlin, apparently. I don't even, and these are all the 1.0 style. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think tomorrow there will be ADK monthly meeting. Maybe they will mention something about it. I'm really not sure how they plan to manage it. But I think for us in the near short future, there is no impact. We are not going to 2.0 right now, right?
No, I mean, there's no reason to, right? Like I think that at the end of the day, like I've said, I've been saying this for months, maybe longer. I think frameworks are eventually going to die. You're just going to use the thing that you have. Like, the only reason the code even really matters is for BYO, but I think that the use cases there are going to continue to shrink. So I'm not really worried about this. And I think 1.0 is basically code complete. I mean, they're adding some new things, but like fundamentally, there's really not that much more stuff. So, Sounds good. What else? I know. So there was an issue. So if anyone tried to upgrade to 0.95, apparently there was the homebrew 0.95 homebrew picked up 0.95 even though it didn't actually go out because the release flaked. So I kicked it and it should be good now. So if that happened to anyone, should be good now. So just letting everyone know.
While we are not far away from the ADK 1, there is like 1.4, and they have some breaking changes or kind of deprecation. Basically, there was
Golang?
Yeah. In the Golang, I was like adopting it for my coding agent, and I've noticed that there was something which is called a tool context, and they changed it to the agent context. It's a kind of like a global rename in all the places where you use context and stuff like this. And if anyone is planning to bump the ADK, this will be required to do it properly.
Okay, sounds good. But it's not functional. It's just a name.
No, it's just named. Everything else is fine.
Okay.
I can try to find the link. Let me find it and. Yeah, okay, so this is the release notes. And they call it like unification, context unification, agent context. Okay, so it's kind of like alias, so there is no much, but need to make sure that, because linters will scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to think if I have anything else. Yeah, I would have loved to discuss. I don't know if anyone else took a look at. Brian posted a pretty cool design for session sharing. Oops. I haven't gotten a chance to leave my review yet, but I recommend people take a look. I think it's a really cool feature and a really cool idea. If anyone has any comments, that'd be great. Basically, the core concept here is how to share sessions with other users. I really want to think through the data model here, but besides that, I really like the idea. It's something that we've been talking about for a while. Dimitri, I would definitely love your opinion on this one as well.
Yeah, it looks really clean and nice. And it includes also the read-only and all permissions, and yeah, nice.
So another update is there's the A2A migration will be starting in this release. So we'll be migrating towards version 1.0. And this should, so the way that we're doing it, there's still one open question about is the actual data migration automatic or manual? I think this is still an open question in the issues, but the actual migration will be totally handled basically on a 3 release cadence. So everything will start in 0.10. We'll be able to understand both data types. And then everything in 0.11 will be upgraded to 1.0. And then in 0.12, we're going to get rid of all the old code. So like I said, it should be, it's zero downtime. The only thing is if you have existing 0.3 data that you want to persist past the upgrade, then you need to, right now, you need to manually migrate it. We're going to add that data migration into Kagent, into the CLI. Because there's just some questions about how to do it well in an automated way. We don't want to accidentally step on any toes or break anything. So I think we're gonna, for these like one-time data migrations, I think we're just gonna call it out in the upgrade docs, just so users know. And the idea here is that basically this would make it so that as of right now, and this isn't super uncommon, but as of right now, you'll have to do step upgrades in order. So I think, because Kagent is still so new, I think that's okay. Eventually, maybe we can try and move away from step upgrades. But I think when you have data, when you have schemas that are in flux and all that sort of thing, I think it's totally fine. And I think most people are probably doing step upgrades anyway. But it's just, worth calling out. So that's coming along well.
And what about like large database? You remember like when we looked also in temporal as a runtime, for example, they provide like Postgres and they provide also Cassandra for large deployments. And basically they say like if you really like a big enterprise with many sessions and things, you probably want to run something like Cassandra. And do you plan that we also will introduce some kind of like archiving or something for our sessions, for our database? Because I think it's growing pretty quickly, right? We have all the sessions, all the chats.
That's a good question. I mean, I think so I don't know off the top of my head the like scalability profile for Postgres, but I know that like Postgres is used at absolutely massive scale. And I think that, like it has, I don't know about active, but it definitely has leader, like not like master slave.
No, it's possible, yes.
Replicas and all that stuff.
It has extensions that allows to run it in active, and also like you can have the.
But yeah, I think probably a good first step, like you said, is some sort of like automatic archiving or something, where after a certain amount of time, conversations will be moved or deleted because they're probably not relevant anymore. Or we can even just add a way to sort of delete your own, a much easier way to like bulk delete or something like that. I don't know. What do you, here. Let's see. I think that makes sense to me.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think this is true for memories too, right? If you're using the built-in memory service, that I think can get, keeping that thing healthy. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't think we need Cassandra, but who knows?
I think Cassandra is a bit extreme example, but yeah, just
Right, but just some, more, whatever, larger anyway. Yeah, text database. Sorry.
assume.
Okay. All right, does anyone else have any topics they want to chat about today? Alrighty. Cool. Just so people know, there's a PR that we're working on to bring the first substrate support into Kagent, starting with our agent harness. But we will be adding support as well for just standard agents as well, so that when you schedule agents, or when you create agent sessions, rather than them being like just sent to a pod, you'll actually spin up actors for them. So this is for more long-lived agentic use cases like coding agents or any kind of assistant, etc. So that should be coming in the next few weeks. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, so look forward to that merging soon. That's here. Oops. Yeah, that's all I've got. So if nobody else has anything, I guess I can give back some time. I don't know y'all, but I'm pretty busy. So
regarding like the multi-cluster item on the agenda from last week,
yeah.
I was just kind of like scanning around the Discord, and I found someone who was doing something similar, or did something similar last year with the Slack bot. But I ended up looking into the Slack bot, and it was basically just like kind of parsing out, the name of the cluster, and then like interacting with that one based on what it's kind of getting from the I guess from the message, from the Slack message. So yeah, I don't know. It was just like an idea, but if you do ever end up like making like a kind of an explanation doc for that, I don't know if you're gonna like go at it from that angle or from something else, but it was just something I found.
Yeah, do you want to link that in?
Yeah, sure. He has like a little video too. I'll try to find both.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, here's the video, and the repo itself. Let's see. What was that?
I think I don't know that we're focused on like official support for this in Kagent right now.
Yeah.
But maybe like if you are interested, like if you do this and have your own implementation and maybe want to write a blog. Oh, this is Chris.
Yeah. That's what I found.
Yeah, so maybe if you want to respond or ask Chris, and one of y'all wants to like write a blog about it, on Kagent. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll try something because I've been kind of experimenting with different things, and I actually just got a message back from him this morning. So
Nice. Yeah, he's really cool. He's around. Yeah. I have not tried Minimax yet, but I've heard it's quite good. Have you
So
tried it?
especially the one via Olama, they have zero policy for retention policy. So Olama gives like a cloud service for it, and it's really like the combination of price versus similar to Claude for 7.
Oh, really? That's pretty
Mhm.
expensive.
No, it's by quality, but price is
Oh.
much cheaper. It's like 10
Oh.
times less. So I'm using it for all kind of agents, like this Hermes agent and other stuff. It's
Claude is terrible. I can't use. I hate it. It's just every time it answers, it does anything. It acts like such a it's just like, oh my God, I can't believe these are, your ideas are so wonderful. Here's reasons 1 to 4 why I think you should be president of the United States. And I'm like, shut up. Whereas Codex is just like, you're an idiot. And I'm like, thank you, So anyway, yeah, I can't stand Claude right now.
You probably need that the prompt from Karpati.
Yes. I know. It's just it's too sycophantic. It's way too sycophantic for me. And too verbose.
Yeah, but because we now have all these different new harness and stuff, I think this Olama with Minimax, it could be a very good candidate, which is not too expensive.
Yeah.
Like for daily driver, for different things.
Yeah. Actually,
I was using like M2.7 before for a couple of months, and now it's like M3 came just yesterday, and it's multi-model, so now it supports also the pictures and stuff, which is really amazing. Okay, so it's very, very quiet, guys. Please.
Yeah, I don't have anything to chat about.
It sounds like we are trying to entertain you.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I can go on and
about?
go on, but it's like I really want more people to be engaged.
I got nothing. Not yet. I'm sure it will next week. Or is the contributor meeting on Thursday or next?
Next one. It was last week.
I got all of my PRs like posted to production to get Kagent in there, so I think I'll know within a week if I can use it. So that's news.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's definitely news. If you want to put your name on the docs, there's a
what docs is that?
There's an area that has an area for people who are running Kagent. There's an adopters file here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check it out if I can get it in there.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are interested in it as well. I think specifically for like Slack, being able to interact with Slack with an agent, since that's kind of difficult in enterprise right now. Can't you use your own user token to get information. So like teams that want to gather information out of Slack channels and threads want something to be able to do it with. So I don't know. Hopefully, we can get some momentum.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, it sounds like we're just stretching for things to talk about. So let's call it here. And I'll see y'all next week.
Yes.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.